Breaking news from Zimbabwe. ZANU-PF spokesperson Christopher Mutsvangwa has sparked massive debate after making bold remarks about Zimbabwe's economy and the repatriation of citizens. He says, "We are busy repatriating them, those who want to be repatriated. Our economy is doing well. But many Zimbabweans are asking, is the economy really doing well?" Stay with us. And if you want the latest breaking news from Zimbabwe and across Africa, subscribe to this channel now. Like this video and turn on notifications. ZANU-PF spokesperson Christopher Mutsvangwa is once again making headlines after his latest comments on Zimbabwe's economic situation and the repatriation of Zimbabweans abroad. Speaking in a recent statement, Mutsvangwa said the government is actively helping Zimbabweans who wish to return home.
We are busy repatriating them. Those who want, they come on their own.
How many have you repatriated
I'm
thus
not
far?
sure, privy to the figures, but my ambassador in Pretoria and probably my Minister of Home Affairs who does immigration, if I had been prepared for this, I would have given you. But our economy is doing very well.
And it is this very... So
we
do you have
no particular misgivings about Zimbabweans coming back home because we have got the ability to absorb it because our economy is now doing very well. We are creating a genuine African middle class, not a professional middle class like you have here. It's rooted in property, in land, in gold, in mines. This is what we have created. We can absorb this historical anomaly which was caused by the uneven distribution of capital on the African continent. In colonial times, racist times, apartheid times, capital favored white. So Zimbabwe and South Africa, we were the supreme recipients of Western capital. And everybody migrated to Southern Africa. It's natural. But we are reversing that. It's not true. I mean, people came here voluntarily. If they can come back home voluntarily, so we will accept them. But we do have, we have created institutions within our government to receive Zimbabweans. We are told our immigration authorities that those who are bringing in property, they are exempt from usual customs duties, which follow normal trade. We see this as a special case. You know, remember, Zimbabweans are voluntarily already going back home. The biggest number of returnees, for your own information, as a population group, is whites. There were so many Zimbabwean whites who came in from 1970s, gapping the war of Ian Smith, and those who gapped the independence to South Africa. There's massive construction in the affluent suburbs by the returning whites from South Africa. That is not talked about. Those are voluntary returnees, and they are investing back home. So this is particular case is just the Western countries and those with vested historical interests who want to see Africans on the bottom of the ladder, and then they force those Africans to fight against each other because they're on the bottom of the ladder. But look, the governments are aware of the challenge. It's an economic challenge, it's a development challenge, and the two presidents, President Cyril Ramaphosa and President Mnangagwa, they have met. We are now creating value chains across the two countries, the two nations, where we are going to be approaching development in Africa as two nations. Probably we include Mozambique. We cannot let Morocco take the flagship of industrialization from Southern Africa. Well, the economic opportunities are there. They are spontaneous. You come back home, you know, this growth is being achieved by Zimbabweans. For example, Zimbabwe new farmers, 182,000 registered families. They produce the best Virginia tobacco in the world for flavors. Each year they share $8 billion. Each year, annual, each season. And we have got another 2 million young people digging gold in Zimbabwe. Gold is everywhere in Zimbabwe. That's why our currency is so strong. You know, we can even claim that we are now stronger than the rand because we use the US dollar as our currency. And the US dollar in Zimbabwe, on the current account, we have a surfeit of US dollars. So this is an economy which is doing well. It has the capacity, and the two governments are putting structures to accommodate precisely this question which you are posing. But there's a more fundamental issue. We need to see how we accommodate minorities all over the sub-region so that we create a homogeneous society, harmonious society where capital can thrive across the region. And we're looking at maybe hosting a minority summit in Victoria Falls, which will cater for all of Africa. We, South Africa, and for your own information, in Zimbabwe, are instrumental in solving the issue in the DRC and Rwanda. This is a minority issue. So we know what Africa's challenges are. We are rising to those occasions. And I'm the former Minister of the War Veterans of Zimbabwe. I started working with the Afrikaners when we were removing Mugabe. I worked with the AfriForum. I've worked with the Afrikaners on the land issue in Zimbabwe. Remember, some of the expropriated people are Afrikaners. We don't treat Afrikaners as foreign to Africa. We treat them as African, regardless of their historical abuse by the British, during the apartheid years. So we are very happy about where the trend is. This is an aberration, this march on march. It's an aberration by people who realize that their African renaissance has taken off and they want to arrest it. We will defeat it the same way we defeated apartheid, racism, and secularism.
He stated, is greater than we are busy repatriating them, those who want to be repatriated. Our economy is doing well. These comments have triggered strong reactions across social media and political circles, with many people questioning whether his statement reflects the reality on the ground. The issue of repatriation comes at a time when millions of Zimbabweans are living outside the country, particularly in South Africa, Botswana, the United Kingdom, and other parts of the world. Many left Zimbabwe over the years due to economic hardship, unemployment, political instability, and lack of opportunities. Now, according to Mutsvangwa, some Zimbabweans want to return home, and the government is facilitating that process. He also insisted that Zimbabwe's economy is improving despite criticism from opposition groups and independent economists. According to ZANU-PF officials, the country has seen progress in several sectors, including mining, agriculture, infrastructure, and manufacturing. Government supporters argue that recent investments and economic policies are beginning to deliver results. They point to improved harvests, road construction projects, and increased mineral exports as signs of recovery. However, critics are not convinced. Many ordinary Zimbabweans say life remains extremely difficult. The cost of living continues to rise, and many families are struggling with high food prices, expensive transport, unstable electricity supply, and low wages. Some social media users reacted strongly to Mutsvangwa's statement. One user wrote, "Is greater than, if the economy is doing well, why are so many young people still leaving Zimbabwe?" Another commented, "Is greater than, people are not running from success. They leave because survival is hard." Opposition voices have also challenged Mutsvangwa's remarks, accusing the ruling party of painting an overly positive picture of the economy. They argue that while some macroeconomic indicators may show improvement, many citizens are not feeling that progress in their daily lives. Political analysts say the debate reflects a long-standing divide between government messaging and public experience. One analyst noted that economic growth figures alone do not always reflect household realities. For many Zimbabweans, the real measure of economic success is simple. Can people find jobs? Can families afford food? Is the local currency stable? And are living standards improving? These are the questions many citizens continue to ask. The repatriation issue also raises another important conversation about brain drain. Zimbabwe has lost many skilled workers over the years, including doctors, nurses, teachers, and engineers who moved abroad in search of better opportunities. If more citizens begin returning home, it could signal growing confidence in the country's future. But if outward migration continues, critics say it may suggest deeper economic concerns remain unresolved. As the debate grows, Mutsvangwa's comments have once again placed Zimbabwe's economic direction under intense public scrutiny. Supporters say the country is moving forward. Critics say the reality on the ground tells a different story. The truth may lie in what ordinary Zimbabweans experience every single day. What do you think about Christopher Mutsvangwa's statement? Is Zimbabwe's economy truly doing well, or is the government out of touch with reality? Drop your opinion in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. for more breaking Zimbabwe and African news. Thanks for watching.